Phoenix Cultural Centre started about 2011, and we wanted to bring people together from very different parts of the town, different backgrounds, different experiences. So we wanted a place to be able to create a space that didn't rely on how much money you had to be able to afford the services or afford what was going on. We started, our first permanent or semi-permanent space was here in Goldsworth Road, and a lot of those people then felt more confident to come out to the things we put on in the evening. Beginners open mics, acoustic showcases, CD launches for local artists, book launches for local writers. We had a women's group, the Red Tent, we had yoga, we had Tai Chi, we had sound healing, and we had a teenagers autistic group who did drama and workshops for them. The town centre is changing, and in order to make sure the community at the centre of that, we felt that it needed a community-founded, community-led cultural venue that everybody could feel they owned and were part of. After leaving the small Phoenix Centre in Goldsworth Road in 2018, the council offered us what used to be Quake nightclub, and it hadn't been used for a number of years. And from that, we were able to put bands on different genres, festivals. We started the Surrey Americana Festival. We were having so many people coming through with new music of that genre. And that's the beauty about having a music venue that's local, is that we can spot what's going on.
Feels a bit weird just randomly talking with a big group of people. Yeah. Well, I'm used to this, but haven't for the last 2 years. I'm in a part of Albion House right now, which could be the Phoenix Cultural Centre's new home, but it needs support from local people, from businesses, so it can get funding to set up shop here. It used to run out of Goldsworth Road, which was a great idea, but it's outgrown that. It needs a proper home where Woking can celebrate its cultural identity and come together.
Hello, my name's Iman, and I'm a violinist who plays often in and around Woking. The reason I love the Phoenix Culture Centre is because of the diverse opportunities that it offers me as a musician to be able to come out and share my music, create the sense of community between myself and other members on the high street. It's really important to me as a musician to be able to get out and perform in public spaces to new and diverse audiences. The Phoenix Culture Centre has really offered me that opportunity.
Woking is a lovely place to live, but so many people, particularly young people, move away to start families, to explore their careers. And Woking's got a lot to offer, but we need a cultural centre at the heart to keep people here, rather than us exporting all the young talent that we've got. I think the last couple of years with the pandemic has shown Woking's got a really nice community spirit. People looked after each other, but now rather than looking after each other, we want them to come together in a nice positive way, enjoy music, enjoy other things, and that's hopefully something you and the Phoenix Centre can offer. We want to regenerate Woking's town centre and economy, and actually so many more people are working from home, they're working locally, they aren't just going up the train to London.
Hi, I'm Emily and I work as a sound engineer for the Phoenix Cultural Centre. I think this organisation is such an important resource for young people and for all people from walks of life, because it's an outlet of creativity for people who don't necessarily have that. The Phoenix Cultural Centre brings so many opportunities, like they're building a new venue at the moment, so gigs can be put on and people can express their passions for music, and like people who are interested in production and sound production like I am, I get to work as a gig for gigs, and I get to express my passions and develop my skills. I think it's really important.
It would really give me a springboard into my own career as a musician moving forwards, and I think the fact that you're able to offer that to me is really valuable. I've always felt that the arts are, very united and connected, and rather than trying to divide them and split them up, I think it's really lovely that you're finding ways to incorporate them and sort of unite them all together in a way that people can interact with, just members of the general public.
I'm Anne-Marie Barker. I'm the leader of the Liberal Democrat group on Woking Borough Council, and I've known Elaine and Jo and heard about the Phoenix Cultural Centre and the Fiery Bird project for over a decade now. It's brought so much. At the heart, I guess it's a music venue, but it's so much more than that, isn't it? Because there's space for everyone to get involved in it. It needs to have a permanent space. There's been several different locations, all of which have been used really well by the Phoenix Cultural Centre. But it needs a permanent venue, and this space here, the old bed bar, is the ideal place. It meets the needs of the community. It meets the needs of engaging and providing activities, leisure for all parts of the population. All those needs here can be met by the Phoenix Centre, and also all the very different cultural groups and ethnic backgrounds that make up Woking. It's such a diverse society, and the Phoenix Cultural Centre, I think, will very much mirror that and meet the council's objectives in that area.
I'm Max and I'm a volunteer and board member for the Phoenix Culture Centre. Now, I'm not sure it's possible to synthesise the growth of an organisation like this through private investment, because the primary reason I wanted to be part of the Phoenix Culture Centre was its community of volunteers. Since we had to close for the pandemic, I've lost count of how many people have asked me, when's the Fiery Bird reopening? They love the atmosphere of the open mics, which are a really supportive and welcoming environment where anyone could bring an instrument, even if it was just their voice, and feel free to express themselves free of judgment through music or poetry or comedy.
Yeah, we're so grateful to the Phoenix Cultural Centre and Fiery Bird. We met Elaine and Joe from the Phoenix in London, actually. We were doing a gig in London, and it just happened that they were there, and we realised we're all from Woking, and we said, well, we just can't find any shows around Woking, and they got us connected. They were the first people to really give us a chance and get us put us out there.
I got put on a course about protecting vulnerable adults through the Fiery Bird at Woking Borough Council. And that allowed us to develop the internship for young adults with special educational needs, where they would come in and we would help train them in various activities that might help them get a job down the line.
It's just great how whether it's an event that they're putting on or whether it's just supporting friends and local musicians, they're always there. So super grateful to them.
We're hoping that the start of the Phoenix's new adventure and its permanent space is here at the former Bed Bar premises in Woking. So the bottom part will be the Fiery Bird venue with a 300 capacity live music space. The upper area will be an all-day acoustic arts space and cafe. People can undertake training there, work experience in a variety of different disciplines, as they can in the downstairs live music venue. People can meet there, all ages, all backgrounds. We've been working with offering internships in both spaces for adults with special needs, doing their internships and work experience, or anyone else wanting to start again. The building's a shell, and we want it to be a fully accessible place for everyone to come to.